and we are representing as the Alpha Wolves. We are usually a COD team, but I like to represent the Alphas on FIFA. I'm the only one that does, or at least I'm the only one that's decent enough to represent the Alphas. We are currently in the midst of an ESL tournament. It's one of the one-on-one tournaments. Currently we are 2 wins in. We missed the first game. I was in the middle of doing a Serie A icon swap challenge. Didn't realise the game had come up and it forfeited the match, unfortunately. So that should go down as a loss. Weirdly, on the tournament standings, they don't put it down as a loss. I don't quite understand it. I think it's something that they need to sort out. And if anybody is watching, I think you need to leave a comment and tell me what you think. I think they need to sort that out because it is rather frustrating. Because on the actual tournament standings, I'm 358th position. Apparently I've had 2 wins. And I don't get how the point system works on the side of it. I really don't understand that. But they haven't put me down as a loss yet, so I'm not sitting 2-1. I'm sitting on 2-0 for some strange reason. But I believe if I win the next one, they'll put that last one down as a loss and I'll go 3-1, I believe. Which should hopefully put me through to the next round, but we'll see. So I'm just waiting on the last game to go through at the moment, and it's still not come through. I believe it'll come through 3 minutes time. So we've just got 3 minutes to sort of wait, see what happens. And we'll see how we get on. But at the time being, so once we get this tournament obviously going a bit better, so I'm not having to continuously keep checking, which I've set and sorted, so I can quickly check my bankings now, because I'm still logged into it. I couldn't remember the password. And then when we come back to normal, we shall carry on with some challenges. So at the moment, I am currently in the middle of, if you hear me sort of like a scratchy noise, it's me tapping my mic. My mic's a bit funny. So I've got to do that. So that's one I've got to do. Headliners, please. Don't know if I really want it. Well, I might try and get him, just purely because... So, one thing a lot of people do is they look at these and think, oh, I don't need him. But then when they go and do a SBC challenge that needs a high rated player, then they're sitting there thinking, oh, I wish I'd have done him. I do it continuously, all the time. But he's not one that you're going to use, but he's always good to add into a challenge. So you're not using some of your main team or losing out on coins, because I don't like the idea of buying FIFA points. Every player on here I have earned. I got a bit lucky at the beginning of the season that I packed a couple of decent players, sold them, and then managed to pack 3 icons in the same week. Beyond me how I've done that, because I've never packed an icon before. Well, I packed 1 icon before. Who on earth was it? I can't remember who it was now. It was that long ago. But this year I have packed Emilio Bersaglino. I've also packed, crikey, get the names out right, George Best. And I've also packed out Patrick Vieira. All in all, mounting up to about 2.5, nearly 3 mil. So now that I've sold, Emilio Bersaglino sold for 800,000. Oh, what's his name? There we go, we've got the last game coming now. So yeah, Emilio Bersaglino sold for 800,000. Then Vieira sold for 1.4 million. And George Best sold for 1.1. So, anyway, without further ado, let's get into this last match and see if we can get a win. Be nice if I can. Would be nice. Start game. So we've been using Liverpool. I'm not a Liverpool fan. I'm a Chelsea fan. But Liverpool are doing really awesome this year. And I've used them twice now. And I've won twice. So we're going to stay with them. We are going to stay with the almighty Liverpool. I shouldn't really say that being a Chelsea fan. Really shouldn't. putting things against my boy Tammy Abraham. He's carried our boys this year. Carried them. Just got to wait for this guy to excuse the language there. Slip of the tongue there. But we just got to wait for this dude to join us. Once he does join us, then I can obviously select Liverpool. But he's got 10 minutes. He's had 1 minute already. If we don't join in 10 minutes, I submit a form, I get the win automatically. But I'd like to actually play the game, because if it comes down to goal difference, the point system, I won the first one that I played 3-2, won the second one 6-0, which is on my last video. So I'm hoping I get another win, so that'll put me +7. Which is not bad in the tournament, not at this stature. There's some good players in there. Oh dear, this waiting stuff is just quite annoying. He's had 2 minutes. He's got 8 minutes left. I don't want to have to put the report thing through. I would like to actually win the game. But we'll see what happens. See my boy Fleeston's coming back soon as well. We've got my boy Fleeston, hopefully online still. Crazy Poison playing Need for Speed. Flintstone is still online, but I don't know where he's gone. He was in the party, then he left. And now I'm hoping he'll come back, because he was watching and having that little bit of a fan base, get that extra boost to try and win. Of course we're going to win again, hopefully. Right, I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm just going to make myself a drink before this starts. We're going to forfeit the game. I can't leave. If I leave, I forfeit. And that ain't happening. Because we are going to win this. Oh, I say we. I am going to win this. Come on, mate. Time's are ticking. We only got 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes and then he's out. Five more minutes. Come on, mate. See if I can message him. See if I can message him quick. Hey, there we go. Alright, so we sent him a message. Hopefully he joins now. He's got 4 minutes. And then he automatically loses. Just got to remember to stick with the main rule, which is do not drag your defenders out. You drag your defenders out, you're in trouble. The only two that are acceptable to go on, especially if I'm using Liverpool, is Alex Arnold or Robertson. But you only go on them when you need them. Apart from that, the only other best way to defend is to bring your midfielders back and use your midfielders to hold them off, and then go at defender when and as you need him. See if he's messaged yet. No, no message. No joining. It's even more frustrating that some of the opponents that you get don't even message you, just say, "Are you joining?" So you message them back and say, "Yeah, give me 2 secs." They just literally put it through. Opponent did not show up. And I still haven't had a message. Just message him back again and just say to him that if you don't join, I'm Alright, still hasn't joined. Wow. 2 minutes and then he forfeits. 2 minutes. Oh no, Fleiston joined another party. Let's have a butchers. View other parties. Cannot use this feature. Users in the PS. Okay, won't allow me then. He still hasn't joined. Wow, he's got 1 minute. He's got 1 minute, and that's it. I'll give him till it's 56. Guarantee there's a load of things on games going already, isn't there? Yeah, 614 players seeded. So there's 614 seeded players. Okay. He didn't join. So I think I've just gone through as winner. So I go through as a win. Booming. Let's go to the actual event details. Few match results. So I've got 3 wins. Find myself again, just see what's happening. Wish I'd played the first one, I could have won all 4. $142, 3-0. Joint 142nd with 3-0. I'm hoping that puts me in the next round. Hoping so. But anyway, on that note, let's go back to my Ultimate Team. Might as well go and do that Serie A challenge. Should we get that done? So annoying that I didn't get that first game in. If I'd have got that first game in, I think I could have won that as well. That would have been 4 wins. 4 bleeding wins. That is so annoying. Did I do that line up? Do I need fitness? Yes, I do. Right, squad fitness. Let's go and buy one. I don't even have enough. Oops. So let's do it that way. A bit of a slower way, but that's the same job. 1. Let's go 2. I'm hoping I get a lot more squad fitness this week, because I didn't really get a lot last week. Because what I usually do is on a Thursday I will go and get my FUT Champs reward. So I finished on 14 wins this week. I was 1 win. Well, I finished on 16 wins, should I say? Sorry, I was 1 win away from 17. Couldn't believe it. I lost it 3-2, and I lost it on the 90th minute. Couldn't believe it. I may broadcast that this week because we did well. We did well. I always seem to get off to a good start in the FUT Champs, and then it just, for some reason, the back end of it goes disaster. So I sort of split it in 3 days. I do some games on a Friday. It's usually about 5 or 6 on a Friday, and then I do sort of 6 or 7 on a Saturday, just to make it up to 15, and then I've got all day Sunday to do the rest, because I do a few bits in between on Fridays and Saturdays. And then when it comes to Sunday, I go and smash it, and that's when it usually goes disastrously wrong. It's like all the sweaties wait until Sunday just to come sweating with it. It's quite frustrating, but it's one of those things that happens.
My name is Derek Ray. With me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and England defender Lee Dixon. And what we have coming up for you is a division rivals match. This should be high-intensity stuff, Lee.
Exciting, Derek. Really looking forward to this game. Come on, bring it on.
Looking confident with the ball at his feet.
Looking for the stranger. Donut.
Fabinho now. Keita. Promising looking ball. Mendy.
Told you he's looking for the sweat. Told you.
So the initial 11 for the home side. Would you call it 4-5-1, Lee?
Yeah, I really like this formation, Derek. 4-2-3-1, really. The two central midfield players supplying support to a three ahead of them, and then a lone striker with a number 10 just behind him.
Let's have a look at the initial 11
Realising
for
how
the
hard it
visitors.
is to defend against me.
4-3-3, but perhaps not as we usually know it.
So a very narrow look about the forward line and a strong three in midfield. The width going forward will be
got one big problem when it comes to second half, though.
Who will need to be on the game today, both offensively
He knows
and
I'm trying to look for
defensively.
Walcott, because Walcott's the only person up there that's got a bit of pace.
Now Khedira. They've regained possession.
Terrible passing there. We'll try and utilise Aubameyang here.
Pepe.
Sit down. Smalling, take the yellow card, mate. Take the yellow card. As if
So
I even get one.
Fabinho now. Keita. Pepe.
He's just going to try that again.
A sigh of relief. Ball one. Asamoah. Pastore.
Getting, like, lunging in with that left
Well, they're
foot.
on the scent of something positive. Marco Piazza!
Piazza.
On the basis of that effort, quite clearly, he's not where
They
he
are
should
so
be
slow, these players. It's unreal.
Strong effort, used
So
his laces,
slow.
but screwed it well off target.
They're strong, but they're slow. Oh, no.
He's given the ball away unnecessarily. Salah. High echelon
Proper trying to
goalkeeping
sweat me,
there.
innit? Proper trying. It's unbelievable how badly
Corner
he's
kick
tried.
played in.
Good head.
Nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately.
Thank you. Take
A
that.
foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Zanetti. And a chance for him on the flank. And space for the cross. Keeper did his job to begin with. Thiago Silva's
Oh, I wanted you to pass that, man.
That's
a mower. What the hell are you doing?
No, he certainly saw the ball going in a different direction than it went in.
It is on the must-visit list of most football fans. Old Trafford, the theatre of dreams, but often a chamber of horrors for away sides, Lee.
Well, it's an awesome, classic Old English stadium, and I used to love playing here. Had a few good ideas here, I must say, but it was one of those grounds.
He won't go towards my left, right back, because he's got way loads of strength that you can't handle, son.
Pastore, Khedira, Zielinski. Here's Keita, read it magnificently and intercepted. Disappointing control, and they've lost the ball. Nicolas Pepe, manoeuvring his way forward. And now Kevin De Bruyne, an incisive pass. A very high degree of difficulty for any goalkeeper.
He's unruly when he comes down that way. He is proper trying to get down that way and go sweaty. Wrong. Whoever that is.
Given away. De Bruyne. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Breaking at pace. Zanetti. Theo Walcott. Now Khedira. Will it lead to the goal that puts them ahead?
Almost
Still
did.
alive. They've given it away.
Put that right, sit down that right wing, doesn't he?
Nothing in it, Derek, is there?
Good
Just
ball.
testing each other out tactically. It's fascinating. Who
Oh,
will buckle
he
first?
almost got him behind in there. Almost. See, they always say crossing was dead in this one. It's not dead. It's just you've got to know where to play it.
Space afforded him. With the game level,
Yeah,
let's
you
see
try
what they
that
can
stuff,
do with
mate.
this corner.
Keep trying to really go down that wing and sweat me like a Mongol.
He's driven in the corner. And scope for the cross.
I realised very quickly that ain't going to work. She's
It's
switching it.
with Mendy. Aubameyang. Aubameyang! And he got to it fairly easily. Well, the pass not finding its target. Walcott. And the cross is very much on. Pastore.
Get him, Pastore. He wants to go sweaty, I'll do it as well. I don't like going sweaty, but we'll do it. We'll do it.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here.
Number 22, Javier Pastore.
This is Salah. De Bruyne. And he was in the right place to intercept. Zielinski.
The referee has indicated
Walcott.
there will be a minimum
And slipped
of 3
through
minutes
beautifully.
added time.
It could be up for grabs.
Whee.
And you need your defender to take charge. Not much defensive cover
slow.
there on the flank. De Bruyne.
I don't think that's going to happen, son.
And that will do it for
What
the
will that
first
do for
half
that
here
first
at the
half?
Theatre of Dreams. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display.
So after this one, I just got to check the rules after this one for that ESL tournament. See what
Very
happens.
tense battle so
Might
far.
not go through.
And now the second half is underway. Pastore with it.
Hey, closed down in the middle. He's trying to close
And now
past him, mate.
Zielinski. Pastore. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. And breaking at pace with menace. Aubameyang. And a chance to level it. Goalkeeping right
I
out of
think
the
what he's
top
trying to do
drawer.
is cutting it.
Cannot believe
He's
he's
going to
kept
play it down the
that
wing,
there.
bring it inside. He's
Absolutely
going to try and
amazing.
swing the ball across the box as a shot, and hope that
And
it
over
parries
comes
off
the
at someone's
corner.
feet. That's what
Really
he's
wanted
looking
to
for.
get it past the first defender then. Naby Keita. Thiago Silva. Fabinho. Aubameyang.
Put me out there.
Goodnessly, the goalkeeper had his
60
work cut
minutes.
out for him.
60 minutes is what I wait for, and then no
that's what
subs
they do.
come on.
Look at that save, a brilliant
And that's where he's
effort.
going to struggle.
Any goalkeeper would
He's
accept
struggling against
corner
my
kick
attack
deliveries
anyway.
like that every day. And now Zielinski.
What's up, ball?
And providing width. Pastore with it. Piazza. Walcott waits. Still alive. Kevin De Bruyne couldn't keep the ball. Khedira.
He's outdone me
An
there.
awful lot of green space to run into.
Every time.
He could pick out a teammate.
He tried to threaten
Now
me
can
there.
they make something happen? Shot attempted. A really high
Jesus, for a
quality
player that
save.
rated.
Well, it's all about
In goal.
concentration.
He's doing well.
Goalkeepers can go so long without doing anything. Look at that stretch.
Oh, get out of it, ref. Get out of
They
it.
will be
Nothing
awarded a
happened.
free kick for
Get
that.
out of it. Go back to wherever you trained to be a ref and go and learn how to ref properly. Knowing him, he's going to look for a pass.
And he whips it in. Taking care of business defensively here. Can't miss, surely.
Where's the
And a goal.
defence? Subs time. Near enough, 60 minutes. And the subs we are going to go for because he's struggling down that left side. So we're just going to bring them in, add an extra little bit of pace. Pastore, you're losing a bit of pace there, mate. So Modric, you can come in. Now let's see how that works.
The equaliser. Superb entertainment.
Goal for the host. Number 23, Fabinho.
And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Modric unable to hang on to the ball. Through ball from De
Listen, mate, get your
Bruyne.
ass there.
Pulisic. De Bruyne. Wonderful
Wow,
chance.
I knew this is what he's going to do. He's a sweaty rat.
They have never stopped
I don't know what's
believing,
worse,
and
right?
now they sense
Whether
victory.
they score it or not.
Well, as
The
they
fact
kick
that they
off
watch
again,
it back
2-1
is
the current
even
state
more
of
annoying than
affairs.
any of the other bits.
Zanetti. Zielinski. Pulisic now. They've given it away.
Oh, saying I've got two. Someone's joined us.
And Pulisic has it.
Come on, go and catch him. Drive me out the wall with the sweaty stuff.
Firing it in.
Good challenge.
Putting his body on the line.
Now let's counter.
Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. Zaha, excellent vision. Now he's got to stay calm.
Walcott, unlucky son.
And the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
Smalling. It's making this hard, mate. You're making this hard.
Yeah, defender just put him off a little bit, but it was worth an effort. If it goes in, he's a hero.
Now with Aubameyang. Aubameyang. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. And the cross coming to the goalkeeper's aid. But he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did.
Well, I thought they were back in it. I thought they were back in the game, to be honest with you. Derek, how close can you get?
Pulisic. Fabinho. Able defending, but can they keep it out? And showing fine vision. And it's there for him. And they've bought themselves a bit of time. Can he get them level?
Of course it can. Go on, son. Go on, son. So you don't mess about with Walcott or Aubameyang, and you're leaving yourself way open at the back, mate.
Being put through something of an emotional mangle. And Aubameyang making the move with the ball at his feet. What's he going to do next? Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Breaking at pace. Well, it came to nothing in the end. They couldn't maintain possession.
Well, Derek, it's close. There's nothing in this. Two heavyweights slugging away at each other. Attacks are on top for both teams, which is helping to create a really good open game.
And threading it forward. And the alarm bells are ringing. It's opened up for him.
Push. Don't be offside.
We adore this game.
Yes, son. It's not offside. Get in. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about.
Back of the net. It looks like the winner.
There's the winner.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. Thiago Silva. Pulisic. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Here's Walcott. A highly purposeful attack this. The emphasis on getting the ball forward. Well, the cross was acceptable, but no one there to thump it home. De Bruyne. Mendy. Martins. Here's Tielemans. Martins. Textbook defending inside the box. Fabinho. Aubameyang. Aubameyang! Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend.
There will be a minimum of 2 minutes.
Giving it away. De Bruyne. Now Aubameyang. He must finish. Well, body in the way. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. He knows what he's doing when it comes to blocking.
Yes, get in, son. Go on, boy. That'll do nicely. Get a nice little win towards that challenge. Right, if you bear with me for 2 seconds, I'm going to check the tournament standing. See if it's changed. But before that, I'm just going to go for a quick wee. Alright, we is back. We've had our toilet. Let's see if we can find my positions. I've dropped, apparently. So that's all I think. So what was the draw? I don't get that. I really don't get that. And there's people with lower scores above where I am. So I done a 3-0. Position 268. 3 wins. Apparently I get 5 points. Right, let's go. Stage 10. They do a time structure. I'm sure they do a time structure. So what time's this next one meant to start? So 16-year-olds plus for this tournament. Fortunately, for those that are younger, I apologise, but you cannot do this tournament. People. Sorry, I'll just write a message to ESL just to figure out what's going on with these tables. Tournament. Next match against to be determined. So I might have got in. I think I've got in. This time I've got to get into the top 16 for this continent. So it does it by continent. So you get Europe, Brazil, all of those bits. You've had quite a few finish 4-0. Quite a few finish 4-0, down to, so 4-0, the ones that finish 4-0 go down to 33rd position, and the 3 ones go all the way down to 91st. The next page, oh crikey, that does go down quite far, so it goes all the way to 139th, and you get a load of 2-alls. So I don't know whether they'll go through because they've got 2-alls. If I finish on a 3-1, I'll be in the top 139. So it'll be 140 of us, 3-1. And obviously under 2-alls go down quite far. And there's quite a few that left the tournament purely because of the fact that they got kicked out. 2-alls got all the way to 254. Then it's the 1-1 lost 3, go all the way down to 291st, and then I'm sitting in 295th with 3-0. I don't get that when there's loads of players that are sitting a lot lower than me, points wise, and then obviously we get the losses added on. So they would have had 3 points for the wins, which I put them on 6 points. So if we got, how are they on 9 though? I don't get that. They won 1, lost 3. So the one they won then. I don't get whether that's goal difference or whether that's points. If it's goal difference, my goal difference should be a lot higher. Because if an automatic lose, or you get down as an automatic lose, that's an automatic 3 goals. So if I've got an automatic 3 goals, plus the 6 from the 6-0 win, plus 1 extra goal from the first one, that put me on plus 10. I don't know. I actually genuinely don't know. Do we have any messages about the tournament ending? No. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens. Matteo joined us. I believe he's, oh no, I think he's still with us. Welcome, Matteo. Just doing we're just waiting on the ESL tournament to update, because you might be able to enlighten me. I don't know if you play a lot of FIFA or you play the ESL tournaments. It's the standings boards. I don't quite understand how it works. It's got the TB at the end, but I'm not sure how the point system works there, whether it gives you points per win, points for a draw, obviously, points for a loss, or whether it's goal difference, or what it is. But I've played 3 out of the 4 unfortunately I couldn't play the first one. I was in the midst of trying to do that Serie R challenge from the objectives from my FUT champs to get the icon swaps. So unfortunately on that first one, I didn't realise the message had come up to say that the opponent was there. Because there's usually sort of like 15 minutes between you signing up and the actual tournament starting. So I thought I had enough time. Obviously not. Missed that first one, so I got 3-0. I won 3. And obviously that one goes down as a loss. But for some reason, there's people that are above me on the tables they've won 2, lost 2, and there's ones above me that have won 1 and lost 3. And that's where I don't quite understand the points bit on the right hand side where it says TB. Because they've won 1 and lost 3. Yet there's some on there that have got 9 points, or whatever that 9 is, on the right hand side. Yeah, I've won 3 out of the 4, and for some reason it's coming up 3-0, 100% win rate on it, and it's only giving me 5. And I don't get that, because if it's doing it on wins, that would be 9 points, and the ones above me should be less. And if it's doing it on goal difference, I won my first one 3-2 after going 2-0 down. Second one I won 6-0, and the third one he didn't show, so that should be an automatic 3-0 win for a loss. So I don't quite understand how that works. But we'll see. We'll see what's happening. Oh, I don't get it. I really don't get it. We're just going to have to wait for the message to come up, see if we're still in it. I believe I'm going through to the next round. Fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But for now, well, actually, we give it 1 minute. We give it 1 minute. See what happens on this. I'll use my phone just to check this in a sec. I'm on YouTube already. Falling on charge. Come off it. Why do I come off it? I want that tournament. Hey. Tutorial. So, the results now coming. Let's see what happens. Wow, how have I dropped all the way? I don't understand this. I dropped all the way at the 304th. I played 3 out of the 4. Won 3 games out of the 4. I don't get that. I really don't get that, which would have put me on 3-1. Oh, I don't get that. Anyway, back to normal challenges then, looks like. We'll have to try another tournament at some point. Right. I think I'm going to go back to doing my challenges. And I am going to end the broadcast there. So I will chat to people later.